Laundry, dishes, vacuuming, the things in my house that I just seem to always need to do. Being a mom to 2 kids, a toddler and a baby, takes so much time in my day, which doesn't leave a whole lot of time for cleaning, which means I end up with a messy house. Yay! Or not. For me, mess causes more stress. And with 2 kids, stress is not what I need more of. So what do? I find ways to keep things clean. I have found 5 fairly easy things that I can do on a regular basis that help to make the mess a little bit less of a problem in my house. So I'm going to share those with you today. Number 1, declutter. Now, this can be a big task to start with, but once it's done, if you just kind of go through every day and keep doing it, then it's not too bad. What I will usually do is I start at the back rooms of the house, and as I declutter, I work my way towards the front, making sure none of the clutter goes back into the back rooms. It just all moves forward and eventually moves out my door, either to Goodwill or the garbage, wherever it needs to go, just not my house. Number 2, this goes right along with decluttering. If it's not being used, don't keep it. Now, you can set a time limit, like if I don't use this for 2 weeks, I'm getting rid of it. Or you can just like look at it and be like, I don't remember when the last time I used this was, and get rid of it. This will help to reduce the clutter and get rid of things that are unnecessary in your house. Number 3, one of my favorites, make checklists for each room. So for my kitchen, for example, I have a checklist that has a list of daily tasks, like doing the dishes, weekly tasks, like going through my refrigerator and tossing out old food, and monthly tasks, like going through my pantry and making sure that none of the food is expired. These lists help me to be more organized when it comes to cleaning and to make sure that what needs to get done is actually getting done. It is also super helpful if someone comes over and is like, hey, what can I help you with? Or even if my husband is like, hey, I need to clean a room, then he has a list that is a good starting place for getting that done. Number 4, split up bigger things throughout the week. So I used to do all of my laundry on one day every week, sometimes even every other week. And oh my goodness, it was kind of stressful because I would end up with this huge mountain of clothes that I would have to fold. And I hate folding clothes. And half the time I wouldn't finish it. And so they would end up on the floor and I would end up washing them again. It just was a mess. What I have recently discovered is that if I do 1 load of laundry 3 different days per week, then it's not as daunting of a task. I'm only dealing with 1 load to wash, dry, fold, and put away, as opposed to dealing with like 5 loads. Number 5, deal with things right away. So for laundry, this means that after it is dry, you pull it out, you fold it right away. And then as soon as it's folded, you put it away. That way it doesn't end up on the floor getting re-washed, even though it's clean. That has happened to me more times than I can remember. This also applies to dishes. Deal with it right away. If you use a dish, wash it or rinse it as soon as you're done using it. If your dishwasher happens to be full, at least rinse your dish. It makes loading up your dishwasher when it isn't full a lot easier later on. Now, with all of these things, I am definitely not perfect at them. I just finished folding and putting away probably like 4 loads of laundry just because that's kind of how my weekend went. When you're a mom, things don't always go as planned, but I found that if I keep these things in mind and keep up with them as best I can, it does make my house a lot cleaner and does reduce my stress level. Are there any tips that you have for keeping your house clean? Let me know in the comments below. I am always looking for ways to reduce the mess, which in turn will reduce my stress. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button below and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.